We'll set that in the background. Hey Anna, this is my first video postal thing to you, so it would not be complete without your boyfriend, Cass. He's doing pretty okay, doing alright. He's missing you a lot. You know, the long distance relationship thing is hard for him. But I do have tea. It is chai tea in a Christmas cup because why not? It's really good. It's kind of hot to drink though. So I was thinking about what these postal tea time things are going to be, and they seem to me a lot like letters. And like interrupt that. So instead of telling you a story about my childhood or something else about work, which we can get to later in these videos, I needed to post a day later because I needed to tell you the story of my soccer mom. Okay, so you know how much I hate driving. You know how much I hate driving in downtown, as you call it. So I went down there for to hang out with my friends, and I drove by myself, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. It'll be okay. So I normally go into this one parking lot, which is like I go here. There's usually 1 or 2 spots, and I'm good. But it was so packed that day that I couldn't find any spots, and so I was like, okay, I'll go in the next parking lot over. And the way it's set up is that there's like 3 different entrances, but you have to like go in a certain one in order to be going with like the flow of traffic. So I went in the wrong one. Not a big deal. I mean, people do it before, like tourists too. So like it was fine. I just like pulled over for the truck that was getting out, and I was like, I'm gonna go take that truck spot. So I went around, and like all the cars are like angled the opposite way that I am. So I kind of swing around, and then on the corner of my eye, I see like a blur of silver, and it's this car, and in it is this blonde, like soccer mom-esque woman, and she just had the face of pure like anger, and it struck terror into my heart. And so I pulled in, and granted I did a really terrible park job, so I was gonna pull out and fix it because it was terrible. And she just puts her car in park and parks right behind me and just stares at me. Like I'm looking at my rearview mirror, and we're like making contact through the mirror, and I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna fight with you. You seem tougher than me. So I call my mom on the phone, and I'm just like, Mom, this lady is just waiting for me to get out of my car, and she's just like kind of giving me like this head bob thing, like, what you gonna do? You gonna come out? Like, be a man sort of thing. And I was like, nope, I like my face the way it is, so we're gonna leave that. So I waited for like 10 minutes just sitting in the car, just like, what do I do right now? And so then I'm kind of like panicking, and finally, like after waiting and waiting and waiting, and I think she kind of realized that I was willing to wait it out and make my friends wait for me, and like straight up just to avoid her, she like pulled around, and like the way it was is I was facing like the other parking lot where it entered, so she pulled around, she stops right in front of me and just goes, bye, and mouths bye, and just like drives off. And then I thought she was swinging around, because at that point when she was leaving, I was like, I am getting out of my car. So I kind of fixed my park job a little bit, so I was in the line, still pretty crooked, but not too much time to like save this. So I quick whip out of my car, and I quick go back, and I like lock my car, and I run away, and that's how that happened. And it was kind of scary, and the whole time I was hanging out with my friends, I was like, guys, my car is gonna get keyed, I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna have angry notes all over this car, like it's just gonna be bad. And I'm pretty sure she wrote down my license plate number, like I'm like 95% sure. And my mom's just like, pretend you have the cops on the phone. And I was like, I probably won't be able to pull that off. But that was my interaction with the soccer mom of terror. And if you ever see this video, soccer mom, did not mean to be kind of a jerk driver. Sorry, I was genuinely confused in the parking lot. Alright, so that's my first tea time video story, postal tea time. I had tea in it earlier. I mean, I have a cup over there, but it's far away. You can see it in the distance. Alright, see you later, Anna.